Thank you, Mr. President. I appreciate the opportunity to share my heart and my mind with y'all tonight. As a new member, I have not had this conversation multiple times with y'all, and quite frankly, opposing this bill and my dogged support for our traditional neighborhood public schools is a primary reason that my district sent me here. I want to address one thing before I start. There was a lot of statements made about the guaranteed or supposed guaranteed success of this program. But I'm looking at multiple studies from multiple states that show students who received vouchers and moved to private schools saw significant declines in math performance and lower scores in reading, science, and social studies. The negative effects persisted past 2 years. Many students who initially leave public schools for private voucher schools end up returning to the public school system. I don't believe that the success of this program is at all guaranteed. And I also fear that it will chip away at our traditional public education system. In the emergency department, I provide the gold standard of care to every single person who comes through the door, no matter how sick they are, no matter how injured they are, no matter how badly they need me. We do whatever it takes. No matter how many people show up to my emergency department, we do what it takes to provide the gold standard of care. And I'm so proud of that. And it's good and life-saving policy. Public education operates on that exact same principle, serving every single child regardless of what their families can afford. School vouchers or education savings accounts threaten to dismantle that promise. My office has heard from students, parents, teachers, staff, from public schools, private schools, and homeschoolers. And all of them have expressed discontent with this bill, and the people of SB2 do not support it. Constitutionally mandated public education is a primary pathway, sometimes the only pathway, for students to achieve financial security and opportunity. ESAs or vouchers divert resources from our public schools, from our general revenue fund, which is what we use to fund our public schools, and create a two-tiered system. Well-funded private schools for the select few, and underfunded public schools struggling to meet the needs of the majority of Texas children. I take care of these parents, y'all. I see them. I see the emergencies and the difficulties and the burdens that they face every single day. And we should not be asking them to do more, to apply, to jump through hoops, to navigate red tape for their kids to maybe have access to a good education. Our job is to take one thing off their plate. Make sure that they have access to a nearby high-quality school for their kiddo. We should be fully funding the systems that already exist and are guaranteed to serve them and all Texas kids. We need to fully fund our public schools. We could be using the hard-earned taxpayer dollars of every Texan to fund smaller class sizes, higher teacher pay, school safety, everything that my colleagues have talked about tonight. And instead, we're about to take that money and give a coupon to the rich. The truth is, public schools in Texas have never been properly funded. And that's the only reason that we're having this conversation here tonight in the first place. But this program is going to make the problem worse. Instead of benefiting the few, we got to work together to serve all. And it is with Texas children, public health, and my district in mind that I'll be voting no on SB2.